Welcome to Rock and Reddit. Let's get started. What's the best thing that happened to you in truth or dare? Was dared to catch a frisbee in my teeth from across the yard. So, walked outside and across the yard. Girl wound up, threw the frisbee. Figured this ought to be funny when it bounces off my face. And as a total fucking fluke, actually caught it in my teeth. Similar story. I was the annoying kid in 6th grade and my friends bullied me. Once some kid was talking shit, so we started arguing. Then he threw a grape at me. I caught that shit in my teeth without breaking eye contact. I have never been so powerful. True power move. I'm way late, but the first day I met my wife we played a game of truth or dare. She asked me truth, what kind of clothes on a girl do you like? Then the next day she showed up to my house in those clothes. So what kind do you like? Winnie the Pooh, red shirt, no pants. I found out a girl I had a crush on me. How did that work out? It was senior year of HS. We gave it a shot and dated the rest of the school year and summer. But we went to college really far away and broke up. Still friends on Facebook and follow each other on Instagram, but really no contact. This was also like 11 years ago. I still wonder what cold been. I was dared to read Dora fanfic out loud. I was playing truth or dare with my sister's friends and I dared one of them to do something, and after one of them says, you could have dared someone to kiss you, and you would have gotten your first kiss. That immediately set a light off in my head, and later in the night I asked if I could kiss her and I did. So I got to kiss a really pretty girl. Big brain. My friend dared the girl I had a crush on to kiss me. She stared at me and said I can't do it. He's too ugly, and the other girls said the same thing. I ended up being ignored for the rest of the game. Good times equals. Edit. I was 12 when it happened. That event was one of the reasons why I grew up with low self-esteem. I'm over it now, but talking about it made me feel better as I never mentioned this tragedy before. Thanks, y'all. Peace. That girl I had a crush on tried to hit on me last year with that time. Worked out well on you kinda thought. Edit 2. I didn't think that a lot of PPL would sympathize with my story. Thanks a lot. You all made my year better. I was about 12 at a friend's sleepover. I was dared to go home by a kid who didn't like me too much. I walked the 2 miles home, and as I came to my driveway my older brother had just pulled in. He had 3 baby raccoons with him because he had hit their mother while delivering pizza. I got to spend the rest of the night with him. 3 raccoons and a cheese and pepperoni pizza watching Nightmare on Elm Street. The best thing was getting my lap sat on by my crush and a kiss on the cheek from her. I remember my first lap sat. It was a great time. Santa? It was a girl's 19th birthday party and my buddy from high school was there. Everyone was being lame and awkward, so I suggested truth or dare. The game went on for a while, but people were getting progressively more naked and horny as most of them were drinking. I was the designated driver for another friend at the party and the people staying were getting raunchier, so we split. The birthday girl and my high school buddy hooked up, and they've been together for about 7 years now and have a daughter together. So my hair is pretty long. My friends used me as a mop to clean the wet floor. It was a fun idea. Wasn't fun, but remembering it is haha. Was sitting outside at a college campus and was dared to yell I love you to the next person I saw. I did, and this dude yells it back and keeps walking. We go back and forth, getting louder and louder as he walks off. Best reaction ever. Sounds about right for college. I wasn't even playing and someone dared a girl I liked to kiss me. That someone became a very good friend. This happened to me, only she begged for another dare and got mad when they wouldn't give her one. Instead she kissed my cheek and said that's all you're getting. A long time ago, when I attended a high school very far away, I was sleeping on a bus trip when a very hot girl leaned over me and kissed me with tongue without saying a word. About 5 seconds later I realized the cool kids were playing truth or dare in the back of the bus. Truth, what's the most interesting place you've had sex? I've never had sex. Not in a bed. Oh, do I have a 2001 Grand Am backseat for you? I had a 2001 Grand Am backseat for her. Smooth. Actually, 2001 Grand Am drives kind of rough. My 2 straight male friends got in their underwear and scissored each other while singing Fancy Living. Here we come. from SpongeBob Point narrator. They didn't come. 2 hours later. Wasn't me but a girl was dead to mirror what I do. So I made her hug a guy I knew liked her edit. For all the people saying I should have blown him, she only mirrored what I did. So I would have had to have given the air one top tier blowjob. Epic bro move, should taken one for the team and let him fuck your ass. Hey buddy, some of us consider that a win-win. Got dared to kiss my back then HS crush. Couldn't do it, not because I'm kinda shy, but because it was my crush, so I denied and got booed out. She later came to check up on me and asked if I wanna do it now that the others weren't around. Of course I said yes and we kissed. First on the cheek, then normally. Afterwards she giggled and told me she liked it. There never came anything from it, but I still think of her quite a lot these days. I made my friend's boyfriend make out with a 4-foot tall nutcracker. That's the best I got. Talk about a ball buster. I'm reading all these comments, and damn, I got dared to go home. Saddest fucking post I've ever read on this site. I was at work, high school job at a department store, and the 4 of us in my department were playing truth or dare, mostly dumb work stuff like go mix up those shirts. Someone dared the girl who had a rep as being experienced, who was a couple years older than me, to give me a blowjob. She told me to take break with her. I played along. We went to her car. She actually blew me in the store parking lot. Sounds like a solid win to me. A guy told me I was beautiful and that he was too shy to always tell me that cause he thought I was way out of his league. Are you out of his league? No, absolutely not. In fact, he was very cute. We came close, but he shifted to a different state soon and we just kinda moved on from that and settled on being friends only. Hate it when a rock solid relationship sublimates away into thin air. I got to see my friend's sister's boobs and watch him lick an electric fence all in the same day. I'm so glad you said electric fence. We dared this girl to give a friend of mine a lap dance using the first song that came up when he shuffled his entire song library. Seems pretty normal until she had to give a 3-minute lap dance to Cats in the Cradle. I'm gonna be like you, that fucked a bush. George Jeb. I was late bloomer in HS. By the time I realized I may be attractive to anyone, it was over. Our senior year party for an art magnet school, we played this. A girl I had a fairly solid crush on, popular, cheerleader, a good friend, was asked who she had fantasized about, and I was the answer. 1. Blew my mind. 2. Gave me the guts to ask her out. 3. It was a horribly awkward silly lunch date. 4. Built my confidence a lot heading into college. A silly story, but it was a good one. I went to an acquaintance's birthday. We spoke maybe 10 times prior. After a while she was down to just her bra and panties. That's when she was dared to seduce me. Well, she was kind of awkward, so her version of seduction was just to tackle me while we were both near naked. That was a great night and we are celebrating our first year of marriage next weekend. Might have been a weird way to seduce you, but it worked. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. We were too old to be playing truth or dare, like 20 years old. My friend had only seen boobs in his dad's Playboys. He hadn't even kissed a girl yet. Some woman was dared to show everyone her tits. My friend was silently stoked. He didn't cheer out loud, but I knew he was fucking giddy as the woman lifted her shirt and bra. Some other goober leaned right in front of my friend and blocked his view. It was over before my friend could react. He complained about it for weeks. We've laughed about it for years. In 8th grade I was dared to show this girl my dick. We went to a bathroom. I was 13 and horny, so I had a hard on. I pointed it down, and she didn't know the difference. She told her friends later, and I kinda got a reputation of having a big dick, even though I'm completely average. Edit. Thanks for the gold and silver. This really blew up. We take those. I got to hug a girl. See you later, virgins. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment the best things that happened to you during Truth or Dare down below. Have a fantastic day and don't let your memes be dreams.